All right. Hello, guys. I know my seat that is usually occupied by a very pregnant khaki is empty tonight, but she's cramping up like a mother. Um, Charlie's moving around, and she has not been feeling good since I picked her up tonight. So she went to bed like a half an hour ago. And it's a shame because, hey, Justin, what's up, Crystal? Her and our daughter found the Cheez Its pizzas tonight, and they picked them up. This is what Kaki was originally going to eat, and then she decided not to eat tonight and go to sleep. And she's probably going to go to the doctor's tomorrow. So, um, wasn't going to force her to eat when she didn't want to, and she feels like shit, so she didn't want to be on camera. Uh, but I'll tell you one thing. Um, I'm excited about trying this tonight. These videos of the frozen Cheez-Its pizza has been going viral for like a month now, and I've been looking for them. And every time we go into a grocery store, I always go into the frozen style and look for it. I never see it. And then Kagi picked me up the stuff that I made tonight, which was for the grilled chicken sandwiches, which is on brioche buns, bacon, Ray's secret sauce, bacon, lettuce, tomato, and onion. Hello, Abby. Hello, Debbie. So, and French fries. Guys, I want to apologize in advance. I don't do this a lot by myself anymore, and it's gonna have to be something I get used to doing. But I'm just gonna relax, eat, talk, and I don't have anything super special to talk about tonight. I got a big paisans order today, and via UPS, which is always nice. Tomorrow's pizza is gonna be amazing. Let's put that there. That there. I'm gonna chug my shake down. Hello, Lisa. French fries I wanted to fry, but I didn't have oil. It's okay, Jamie. You got me here. I will watch the comments. YouTube isn't bad when it comes to like comments. TikTok is the one that needs to be watched, and I can't go on TikTok until the 16th. And I don't even know if I'm going to return to TikTok because um, I've got in trouble from TikTok twice in under 30 days. And if you get the big third strike, you get spanked and you lose your account. So, what's up, Chris? Kaki retire for the baby? Kaki's she's pregnant, not even hungry. She had for lunch the one burrito that I had left over last night, and she said it was good. It was better last night, but she just been cramping. I think she's got like back pains, and there's like a such thing as a back pregnancy or whatever. So Charlie's just messing her up in different ways. Hello, Christine. Fries are real good in the air fryer. I don't like an air fryer. That's why you never really see me use it. Mm-hmm. But these chicken sandwiches, I think, are going to be amazing. Should I try the chicken sandwich first or the pizza first? You're lucky. Or Abby. Lucky do. Hello, Shelly. Shell's out for tonight. Good evening, Jamie. Good evening to you. Tonight felt, and I'm talking about my run. I did like a mile and a half. Felt like a summer night. It was such a nice feeling. here we go. Shake is done. Chicken sandwich, pizza. Which one do I try? Chicken sandwich is calling my name. Hello, Lucky. Yeah, he's probably eating lettuce or cheese. Hello, Renee. Hugs to Khaki. You too, Jamie. Thank you. It's beautiful tonight still. Sitting at 82 degrees. Had bad storms on the way. Where are you at? I know for sure it's not 82 degrees where we are, but it is nice. Is it the second time you do a show without Khaki? No, I've done the show many times without Cat. I'm so used to having my wife, fiance, best friend, BFF, girlfriend, whatever you want to call her, next to me. So I'm not used to doing a solo show. Did you watch Impact tonight? I did, yep. This is actually pretty good. Tastes like a friggin' Cheez It. 63 here in Rochester. I hit 85 today here in Cincinnati, Ohio. I don't even know what it is right now, but it's nice out. Wow. It's very good. Mm-hmm. I lost my husband of 33 years in January. We did so much together. I'm sorry to hear that. Tell Khaki my family hopes she feels better. I will. Me and Khaki haven't been sleeping together the last like 3 nights. I've been downstairs and she's been upstairs. So when I go upstairs, it's only to plug my phone in and plug my Bluetooth speaker in. This is actually pretty darn good for a frozen pizza. My nephew will like this. Made with 100% real cheese. How many babies do you have? None. We got 2 kids, a baby on the way. Charlie, who is inside of Khaki right now, will be here in July. So, I got 2 other kids, but they're not babies no more. One said he was gonna eat with me tonight if he couldn't fall asleep. I don't know what happened with that. He already ate dinner, but he's like a night owl. He likes to play on his computer, and then I've been laying with him for the last couple days because he's got nightmares. All right, so I'll give you the good parts and the bad parts about this Cheez-Its pizza. And this is the pepperoni style. There's 3 different kinds. There's pepperoni, cheddar jack supreme, and then the regular, which I'm guessing is the other one that's in our freezer. It does taste like a frozen pizza, but there is a small difference of it, like taste. It's not bad at all. I would. I'm a Tombstone guy, right? If I go to frozen pizzas, but this isn't far behind it. Hello, Michael Barlew. Hi, Jamie. Hello, how are you? Hey, Bax. Let me ask you guys a question. And this only goes for you guys that watch us every morning or every afternoon or every night. When Kaki's not here, what do you notice in me? Do I seem different? Do I seem like more uncomfortable? Because if you give me a hint on, hey Jamie, when Kaki's not here, here's what I notice, I could get better at it or try to, work on it. Oh, Miss Bax, how are you doing tonight? This chicken sandwich is good too. Hey, Albert, you seem a little bit more nervous. Yeah. I feel like Kaki's my protector. I think that's what it is. I think if I'm going to say something that I probably shouldn't say, or I'm heading down that alleyway that could be somewhat dangerous, she kind of nips it in the butt before it happens. And sometimes I ignore the signs and I'll just continue to go on about it. But there's like a, what do you call it? When if you're at a circus and someone's doing the high trapeze, there's a safety net. Kaki's my safety net. I'm just gonna be extra careful tonight. Hello, Leo. It's normal. That happens in all aspects of life. Probably even harder when on camera. Yeah. Well, you would think doing this every night for almost 8 years, I'd be used to it. But I'm not. She's your eyes. She's my good conscience. You know how there's that part of your brain that's like the evil side and the naughty side. When the naughty side starts to come out, she knows when it's coming out, and she'll either change the subject or block the person if they're being rude. YouTube, I usually don't have any issues. I agree with Bex and Albert. Nervous and kind of sad. Well,
where's mommy?
What?
Where's mommy?
She went to bed.
Mommy with you.
Yes. Here's the deal. Before you come on camera, if you do see something mean, ignore it.
Okay.
Okay? Okay. Have whatever you want. I don't know how long I'm staying on. Okay. Special guest of the evening. This is my son. What do we call you, Nicholas? Or do we call you Steve? Maybe Steve? Hello, Strawberry. All right, so here's what we have. We have this is the chicken sandwiches that I made tonight. It's bacon, cheese, lettuce, tomato, onion, and then Ray's secret sauce. It's very good. This is the Cheez-Its pizza.
Cheez-Its?
Yeah, the box is over here. Over here. Like I get up. Whatever you want. Excuse me. Hey, JB's son, first time we seen him. Well, it's the first time you've seen him since he was a baby. This is what it is. Cheez-Its, pepperoni pizza here.
It was good.
Do you like it? Does it taste like a Cheez-It?
It just kind of tastes like those like store-bought microwavable pizzas. It's good though.
Try my chicken sandwich, and you be honest with me. You won't hurt my feelings. Do you think this is better or this is better? This is good, I admit it. But this tastes like you would get it from a diner, or you would get it from like a fancy Chick-fil-A. You're not gonna hurt my feelings if you
Okay.
say it's not good. Okay. He looks like khaki. Yeah.
This is probably better.
Then the pizza? Hey, high five, brother. I know he's mine because we got the same hands.
Yeah, but me, it's only on one finger.
Yeah, no, you only got it on one side. I got the both. Would you say that would taste like a fast food place?
Like Chick-fil-A, definitely.
Yeah. Well, hello, buddy. That's from Abby.
Hi.
I've been wanting to try those pizzas. I can't find them. Kagi found them at. Actually, our daughter found them at ShopRite. Glad to meet your son. Hi, Nick. It's from Jim Retretti. Say hello, pal.
Hi, pal.
Actually, I call him pal, and then he usually responds with, "And what it be, bucko?" He likes to call me bucko. People are saying that you're like a mixture between me and mommy. But there are people that are saying that you look more like mommy.
Yeah.
It's funny because, like, when it comes to the looks, our daughter has my attitude and my temper. He's got, like, the soft side and is more like khaki and smarter than the both of us put together. You look like your mom and dad. Hello, Captain Morgan is in the freaking house. How y'all doing? What's up, Morgan? So let me ask you a question, because I know you're reading comments, and that's fine. But are you reading comments, or are you looking at the camera and
I'm
how?
reading the comments.
Okay. Hello, dude. Nick, who's better cook, mom or dad? Whatever you want to say. You know, when I make you something,
When you make me something,
you
it's
crash out. That's that's what they say now, right? You crash out?
Well, mommy makes us meals like more often,
Slapping?
so like when you make it, it's like different, so it's kind of better.
Mommy's more of a good home cook.
Yeah.
I'm more of a, you're on the dance floor. I put on a beat that makes you crash out.
You stop with that.
All right. It's my audience. I mean, they look at me as a doof, not you. It's, you know.
I guess I'm your audience.
What?
I said, I guess I'm your audience.
No. I mean, there might be some kids that watch, but usually I could point it out. You know, they're immature. Most of the people that comment and talk is like, I could tell at least that they're in their 20s at least. Some in their 60s. Like grandma watches this. And you know she's...
Yeah, I'm going to tell her that.
She knows she's hearing us probably tomorrow morning when you're at school. Grandma's turning 71 years old next month. She listens. Does your son watch wrestling? No. No. AEW or WWE, Nicholas. He wouldn't even know. He likes Logan Paul. You are not a good Jamie. I think you're eccentric. Oh, well, thank you very much. Do you know what eccentric means?
No.
Neither do I. But I am going to take it as a compliment. Thank you very much. What's your favorite show, Nick? Power Rangers?
No.
Huh.
Probably Stranger Things.
There you go. It's a compliment. Thank you very much. I've heard the word before. I don't have a dictionary in front of me.
I am excited for GTA 6.
What?
Comment.
Who said that?
Albert?
Do you watch Mr. Beast? Yes, we both do. We both like Mr. Beast. Albert said he's excited for GTA. Oh, are you excited?
Yeah.
He's never played GTA, but it's funny you brought this up. He wants to play it, and I remember when I was younger. I remember what that video game had on it, and my baby brother, who's a dad of 2, was telling me that the next one it's not like how it used to be. So I agreed with Khaki that let's get him the one before the new one, because when is because the new one got the
Yeah, it's coming out
It
May
got-
26th next year.
yeah, so we're gonna get him the second one. We're gonna get him the 5th one. But I told him, and God is my witness. I said, I notice any personality changes, any differences in your attitude, because it's a mature game. Like, no more. Right?
Yeah.
Be no children allowed. It's too explicit. Are you excited to have another sister?
Yeah.
Don't put that face on.
Kind of.
It's when Charlie comes, I think he's gonna be as good as a cousin that he is a big brother. I think because he's great with our nephew. Our nephew runs to him more than anybody in the family. So I think when Charlie comes, she's gonna run to him just as much, and he's gonna be right there for. He's older, Like our daughter is only 2 years younger than him, not even. So
I'm gonna go get water real quick.
what?
I'm gonna go get water.
Okie dokie, smoky.
Is Khaki asleep? Yeah. She might be asleep, or she might be watching this on her phone. But I know she's cramping up. Charlie's kicking her and moving around. Mini Khaki though? Yeah. Where'd you get that from? Is that in your room?
Yeah. I had to drink it.
You guys think he looks like Khaki more, right? Just put a pair of reading glasses on him. It's good, right? I'm not going crazy tonight. So you have whatever you want. Marissa already had a piece of pizza, and I told her, don't tell me what you think of it, because I want my honest opinion on it. Would you say that tastes like a normal slice of frozen pizza, or it tastes a little bit different?
I mean, I haven't had frozen pizza in a while, but it just kind of tastes normal, like a crunchy thin piece of pizza.
Well, I mean, the box says cracker.
Mhm.
That's not being racist. It says cracker style. You need to adjust the camera, get Nick in the pic better. That's on the YouTube side of things. Yeah, you are half off. Here's the deal. I would usually, if it was Khaki that you guys wanted to see, I would probably fix it. I'm not looking to get him and my daughter's face on camera as much. I'm in a vulnerable state of mind tonight. and he stayed home from school today. He actually he went to school and then decided to throw up on the side of the road before getting into the school. So usually when Kaki walks in the door in the morning, it's just her. I saw him first, head down, book bag still on. I'm like, what the heck are you doing home? I threw up. And then Kaki comes walking in through the kitchen, and she's like, he asked me to pull over, and then yacked. So, for sure, even his facial expressions are just like Kaki. There you go, you look like mommy.
It's been confirmed.
What?
It's been confirmed.
But you act like Uncle Ralphie.
Who?
My Uncle Ralphie.
Oh.
100%. Well, it looks like he's feeling better. Yeah. Did you come home and go back to sleep?
Yeah, I woke up at like 10.
And then what'd you do all day? Relax?
Lucky.
He's right.
Well-
He'll get it.
I woke up at like 10 or like 10:30. Mommy came in. She asked me if I wanted anything. I said, like toast with, or like bread with, jelly, because I didn't want to eat anything too heavy. So she brought it in. It took me like 30 minutes to, like I fell back asleep when she brought it in. I woke up like 30 minutes later, so I actually ate it. And after that, I went upstairs with her.
Are you nap
Yeah,
with
we were
her?
watching TV.
Did you nap with her?
No, I didn't fall asleep after that.
You just lay in bed? Did you have your phone?
Yeah, I was watching my phone too.
I'm not reading the comments. I'm looking at the big screen. Just me and you.
Mhm.
It's so adorable. Like, even though you're older, and don't worry, your friends don't watch this.
I don't know.
So, what I say, daddy and son, I'm not embarrassing you. Because the people that watch me know what it's like to be a parent or know what it's like to be older. But seeing on the screen me and you just sitting here eating and talking and seeing how you're eating and, you know, looking at me, it's like, you know, it's almost like you're a little kid again.
Yeah, kind of.
You're a kid, but you know what I mean? Like, you're not a toddler. Kind of feels like that.
Remember when I scared you and you dropped your food?
Yes, people do remember that. And when he snuck around in the background a long time ago.
You got so mad.
I like Nick as a co-host. YouTube or TikTok, Nicholas? YouTube all day, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't do TikTok. He would not be on camera if we were on TikTok. And I can't go on TikTok until I think Saturday.
Why?
I got banned.
What'd you do?
I didn't do shit. Mommy did it.
Oh, what'd she do?
She said a bad word and got us in trouble. Nick doing a great job for his first time on with you. Yeah, he has his own YouTube channel. We're not going to advertise it here, I'm sure you understand why. But he does do stuff, like video games and that kind of stuff. So he's
Not anymore.
not live.
Not anymore. I do edits.
Yeah. He's adorable. Yes, he is. I can't believe you were banned again. Well, that was Kaki's idea. That was all Cat, not me. The one night I make it a purpose to be like on my best behavior and not say something that is controversial or, you know, fire back at a troll. Khaki being pregnant and sober just nips that shit in the butt within under 10 minutes. I feel like I'm watching you and Khaki. Yeah, it's Khaki and Nicholas. You like the pizza better? I have another chicken sandwich. I mean, I'm good whenever you're good to go.
Yeah, I'm good.
Do you feel, is it weird, like seeing the lights and the comments and stuff, or?
I mean, other than the comments and all the lights, it's kind of normal.
It's just me and you talking.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta think about. You know how long it took mommy to get used to this? Like, I think, and I'm not saying this, if you were older and you like to do this, I would do this with you, right?
Mhm.
It took mommy a long time to get used to it and for her to actually feel comfortable in front of the camera. I think you're like a natural.
Yeah, well, I've already had some
I know.
experience of it, so.
I know.
And you know how it is.
Every kid wants to be a YouTuber or a social media person.
Mhm.
It's like playing, you know, with blocks at school.
It comes natural.
Excuse me. My goodness. Hey, young man, how are you? My name is Morgan. That's a question for you, Nick.
I'm good.
He has his mother's disposition. It's so nice, Jamie. I'm glad he came on. It's good for you too. Do you know what disposition means?
No.
Neither do I, pal. Give me a high five. Wow, we have a lot more in common than people are gonna. Your disposition sounds like an essay. He's gonna go to school on probably maybe tomorrow. It's like, my daddy knows just as much as I do. He don't know the big words. Are you staying home from school tomorrow?
No.
No, he's going. He napped today, relaxed. Tomorrow's Friday.
Unless I decide to throw up on the side of the road again.
Speaking of that, just between me and you, mommy won't watch the full stream tomorrow, so you can be honest with me. Did you really throw up this morning?
Yeah.
Yeah? On the side of the road?
Mhm.
Okay. You didn't work it at all? No pranks, no ribs? No?
Mm-mm.
You did. Okay. Because I
felt nauseous. I was here this morning. I felt so nauseous.
I saw how you walked out the door.
I went out there at the side of the road. It felt like it was coming up, so I told her to pull over. I gagged a couple of times, so I was like, maybe if I drink water. I took a sip of water. It didn't. I took another sip. I guess it activated it.
It came in. What mommy said?
She's like, oh, you gotta be kidding me.
And did she say anything about Isabella?
No.
No.
She just drove home pissed.
Because I could see, because I heard the door shut, and then I saw you first, put your head down. I'm like, what the heck happened? And then mommy's like, he threw up. And then you just looked at me and then went in your room. And she's like, and then our daughter, Isabella, was like, what happened? And then mommy said, he threw up. Oh, well, we need to leave. And it was like 5 minutes earlier than we usually leave. But I'm thinking to myself, I'm wondering if you guys are in cahoots and you didn't really throw up. You just didn't feel good and mommy felt bad. Was that the case or no?
No, she said, hurry up. You're gonna be late. and then I threw up. And she was like, I just saw it. I just saw it. She was so pissed.
When I was a kid, I was in the nurse's office every day too. To be boring at school or be home all day watching TV and playing video games, difficult choice. Well, he's heard stories that I've done,
Oh God.
and not only has replicated it, but has been more believable than I was. I got caught. But
What have I done
oatmeal?
that I got caught later in the day by the dog?
No, you got caught because you admitted to it.
No, I never admitted to it. Molly went in the trash can and dug all the crap out of it. And then Grandma walked in there and saw the oatmeal packet.
And then you told her?
She said, "So what's this, Lucas?"
And you just told her what?
I said I didn't. Even then I still tried to play it off. I was like, well, I didn't feel well, and I knew I couldn't have stayed home for just having a sore throat and a headache. So, and she was just like, and then she didn't care. Like I was trying to get home to stay home. It was like a Thursday, I think, and it was next day was Friday, and I did not want to go tomorrow. So I had 3 bowls of soup to really sell it. 3 bowls of soup.
I'm laughing for so many different reasons.
And I hoped Grandma didn't tell. She said, "I won't tell, but you're going to school tomorrow." And then when I walked out, like 5 minutes after, she was like, "You good to go to school tomorrow, Lucas?"
You're loud.
She's like, "You good to go to school tomorrow?"
You don't want a
Lucas?"
grandma to come down here right now and yell at the both of us. She won't yell at you. She'll yell at me.
Embarrass you on camera. But I said, "I don't know." And then we were in there, and then you were there clueless, and then Uncle Tom.
Oh, yeah, I
Uncle
didn't know.
Tom, yeah, and even after it was said like in front of you, Uncle Tom had to spell it out for you. He was like, "What did you do when you were a kid to go to school?" You were like, "What?" He was like, "He put oatmeal in the toilet bowl, God."
I only did it one time, but
You helped me one time, remember?
hold on. Yes. He got caught trying to stay home from school, and it was a rookie mistake. And I told him, I said, "Here's the deal. I don't need to know about it, but when you want to do something like this is how you go about it." And I told him what I had done that was wrong and was like a easy giveaway. No. And what you should do. He didn't waste any time. He did it the next day and it worked.
You had to go upstairs and distract Mommy or something while when I chewed up Cheerios, put it in the bowl in the cup with orange juice. I put it under my bed all night. I dumped it in the
This
toilet.
is like 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
That was 5th grade. Yeah, that was 5th grade.
Yeah, 2 years ago?
Yeah.
3 years ago?
Like 3 years ago. 5th grade was the best.
You know where I got all that from? Staying home without no problems, Uncle Matty. Uncle Matty was smarter than all of us. Grandma would used to feel our heads, right, which is a given,
Oh, I know.
and then she would feel our back.
Oh.
And if our heads was really hot but our back was normal, she would know.
Yeah. She
So
doesn't
we
do that
used
to me.
so before this house was redone, there was a heater that you
Yeah.
could turn the knobs to control it.
Wait, where?
Where the light switches when you first walk in the bathroom,
Oh.
there was like a little box and there was like a vent.
Like kind of like the ACs, was it sticking out or was it like in the wall?
No, it was in the wall.
Oh.
And there was a vent and you could turn it low or high. Uncle Matty was smart and would do the head and then pull his shirt up and do his back. And he would wake up Grandma at like 6:30 in the morning and say, "I'm not feeling too good. I don't, And she'd feel his head, pass the test. Let me feel your back. Pass the test. Okay, go back to sleep." He showed me, And then I took it another step further and put the oatmeal.
Oh God.
So I was thrown up, and I put the packet of oatmeal in
You're
the
doing
bowl.
too much.
Yeah, well, I'm on camera?
That was you.
No.
Yes.
Hey, no.
I heard it over here.
No one heard it. I don't know. I don't think so. But if you did, it
They-
wasn't me.
They heard that.
It was you.
It was you. But, like, with Grandma, I don't fake sick anymore. But when I wanted to, Grandma was like, I haven't been faking sick.
Okay.
But when I, used to, like, 6th grade, I faked sick a lot. And, yes, he did. He did.
No, Justin.
Yes. But in 6th grade, it was the
Well,
6th grade, it was the easiest. Not only grandma, but the nurse. So there was one time
nurses
where
are always easy to fool.
no, the nurse doesn't allow it anymore. But in 6th grade, like halfway through the school year, everyone had like there was like something wrong with mom. Like I think mommy had pink eye or something, and I wanted to go home so bad, but I knew I couldn't. Because I already went to the nurse. I was like, how could I get my eye to look red and irritated? So I kept rubbing my eye for, it has to be like 30 minutes. And I was like, all right, it's good enough. I went to the nurse and I came home.
What'd you say?
I said, my eye, it hurts and it's red.
She might have thought it was pink eye.
Yeah, I said my mom has pink eye.
Oh, did mommy have pink eye?
Yeah.
And what?
And she said, all right. She said, sit down, and then she called mommy. This was like when like Tommy was a newborn.
And mommy picked you up?
Yeah.
And what'd she say to you?
She said, are you okay? She said, we'll go to the doctors. And the craziest part is, with the doctors, I'm pretty sure I had pink eye.
You really had it?
Yeah. I think I had it, like the early stages of it, but like, cause when I woke up, my eyes were a little crusty, so I was like, I didn't want to go to school either, cause I slept like really bad.
Okay. Jack of all trades. You know what's crazy? Is as much of a slacker, and I say that in a good way, try to do as least as possible and get the most out of it. He's very smart. Very, very smart. And street smart 100%, but if he needs to be book smart, he can do that too. And it's almost like I give them both, not just him, our daughter too. I give them a little bit too much more credit because when they're bad, I'll get the they're only this, he's only so and so. He's only this, and I'm like, you're giving them too much credit. They're a lot smarter than we are. Don't give your sister any idea. No, so his sister, our daughter, is like a genius.
She hits you with the old stomach and headache, and then she stays home.
No, she's reverse psychology smart. And I don't need to say anything other than that. If you understand, you know what I'm talking about.
How does she even do that?
It's advanced. She gets that from me, pal. And you don't need to be knowing about it. You're pure and you're good, and you get caught when just being innocent.
I'll take it to the grave, honestly. There's something, I'll take it. Even if I know I'm wrong, I'll still
I
fight
ain't
it.
telling you nothing. I'm not even gonna. Nope.
Most of the times when I fake sick, I was always 2 steps
last
ahead.
piece?
No. When I fake sick, I was always like 2 steps ahead. I mainly planned it for days that like.
I knew you did.
Yeah, I'd plan it for days that you were home because you were easy. You're easy. If I say I don't feel well, you say go back to bed, mommy. She's a different story.
No, it's not that I'm easy. So how we were just saying reverse psychology, there are certain traits that and like things that you get from mommy, and then Isabella gets from mommy, and then you both get them both from me too. The stuff that you get from me, it's very easy for me to pick out. Our daughter, your sister, 95% she gets from me, so I know how that shit works. You get most of your stuff from mommy. You're a powder puff. You're easy to be intimidated by. You know what I mean? But you're very smart at the same time. She gets the naughty stuff from me. She knows what to say and how to say it and what to say, when to say it. You're kind of like a puppy dog. If you get in trouble, you kind of put your head down, like, all right, I'm sorry, and you don't fight back.
I always fight back. I don't
You
know.
fight back until daddy voice comes out, and then you're like, powder puff. It's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. It's more of a good thing than a bad thing. He will take it to the grave.
Yeah, I will.
He's slick.
Yeah, I will. Even if I know I'm wrong.
Jamie, was that the first fart on camera? Alleged fart? Not by me.
That was you. That was you. Yes, it was. I heard it in this direction. I heard it.
If that has happened, I've done it in the past. Khaki laughs, and then she can't stop laughing, and she almost starts crying. And then I play it off like, oh, there was a frog.
When you fell over there, she was laughing for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, mommy don't hold it back. She lets it out. But I did not fart.
Okay.
What time is it? Oh, it's only midnight. Dust in the wind. Yeah. Luckily, his butt lays next to the window. You have your windows open, right?
No, I don't have
You
it.
have to. I'm laying there again tonight. Yeah, mommy's getting mad at me.
Why?
Well, I told her before she went to bed. I said, I'm gonna lay down here again tonight. She goes, do you not want to lay with me anymore? And I said, no, it's not that. It's
Here's the thing. If I don't know why mommy's complaining. I know she'd like to have the whole bed to herself.
she does it. Isabella hops in the bed.
Hmm?
It's almost like she gets a sixth sense.
When I used to have a room with Isabella, when we shared a room, there was this thing when I wanted to do. There's this thing I would do. I don't know if you remember. I'd ask you to come lay in there with me, or mommy, and one of you guys would come and lay in there. And then, like 5-10 minutes when I knew you guys were sleeping, I'd crawl out and I'd go in your room.
Not me.
No, I guess I did it with mommy, and I'd crawl out and I'd go in your room. Or when mommy would when Isabella would be sick.
Mommy would probably remember it more than me.
Yeah, but that was
Eric?
really funny.
Is Khaki gonna be mad that he's on? I didn't you know, we are both very much against of having our kids on social media, and it's not like he's on like the Instagram or the TikTok part of things where like a lot of people see it. We're just live on YouTube right now. He's been on here before when he was younger. Both of our kids have been. Kids grow fast, right? Their facials change very quickly. They get older, they get bigger, they get smaller. You know, Charlie's going to be on here come July. She's going to be right next to where Khaki sits. So it's like, no, I don't think Kaki will be too.
I'm gonna wash
And he
my
calmed
hands.
me. What's that?
I'm gonna wash my hands. They're,
Yeah, I'm gonna be ending it anyway.
Okay.
Want to say goodnight to everybody?
Yeah.
What was the noise? He farted. But yeah, no, I think Kaki probably will watch the whole show tomorrow because he's on it. And then she'll probably, and maybe some of you guys noticed, maybe you didn't, but having a warm family member next to me is comforting. It's relaxing. It's, I don't know how to explain it. When it's just me by myself, not knowing what to expect, it's different. Why don't you have the family on here one day? Oh, no. It's late. He's not supposed to be up, number one. But he stayed home today because he threw up on the side of his school, which I still think is a bunch of horse poopy.
Okay.
But, no, they're usually sleeping by the time me and Kaki do this. You seem much more confident with family members. You are just
I can't see with the light bulb.
I know.
Just
If you want to give me a pair of
lost.
scissors,
Lost.
yeah. I don't like being by myself. I used to do this by myself, but I've always had Kaki, and then Kaki kind of stuck her. If you want to give me the scissors, I'll fix that.
You don't have to cut it. Just put it up by the edge.
Stop! I have to cut it because it's taped. Stop it, Lucky. All right,
On
last
TV.
bite before I go to bed. I need to, because I'm gonna keep on jibber jabbering.
Best dog's probably Molly. In my opinion. Abby behaves the best, but Molly, she's kind of my dog.
Well,
What's that?
what was
The aliens.
that? Good thing Daddy's gonna keep you safe tonight. We got 3 dogs. Everybody's got their favorites. We all love them equal. You got the best behaved, the shit stir, Lucky.
No, Molly's the starter. He's the
Now Molly's the trash panda that sneaks and just is a dirty dog, but she kind of puts on that face that makes her seem so innocent,
Yeah.
and she would never do something. Abby is I think she's the oldest, but she's still a puppy. She's still like they're all the same age for the most part. But I guess like personality's kind of like Lucky. I'm most. He's
Look at the way he's looking at you.
I know.
I wish they could see this.
He's my puppy. He's my favorite. He's my little buddy. But I love him just as much as I love Molly and Molly and Abby. He likes.
I mean, I love them all the same.
Yeah.
Lucky's kind of like my buddy too. If I go and lay down in the living room, I put the recliner up. He's always going to come run over. So he's my little buddy too. But Molly's, she's like always there. And when I walk in the door, she goes crazy.
Yeah, Molly's probably. Abby is probably.
Thing with Abby is like.
She's definitely the cutest.
Yeah.
But she's my dad's dog, and my brother's. My brother when my brother comes home, she goes crazy for him. He gets upset if I don't even notice him.
Oh my god.
He's my pup. Molly's his pup.
They both get so
Who's
jealous.
mommy like? Who's mommy's favorite?
Mommy's, I think she's Abby. She likes Abby, I think.
I'm telling everybody how much you're my favorite, and you scratching the shit out of me. One piece of chicken. Little protein, never heard puppy, right? There you go, it's a big piece of protein. All right, last bite and we're going to bed. Good night, guys. I'm going to say good night.
Good night.
Now hit that button, the red button.
Good night.
I got to do this one, so hold on 1 second. Beer face studies. Nick is just like his mama. Nice to meet you, buddy. Hope Kaki feels better. See, if we were on TikTok, this nice stuff would not be
Yeah.
most of the, you know what I mean? We're pretty good on YouTube.
I was about to
YouTube-
say, I haven't seen one mean comment.
No, YouTube is a different animal. We're still live on YouTube.
YouTube's like Molly and TikTok's like Abby.
Well,
Abby, like when you go for her, like if you touch her leg, she gets.
I know. What? On YouTube, the people that are watching live or even watching like tomorrow morning or afternoon, they're watching because they enjoy me and mommy, right?
Mhm.
The mean comments from TikTok comes from you could just be swiping on TikTok and like somebody that you've never even seen before or heard before, whatever they're doing live will be broadcasted to you, and you could either go past it or be interested in watching it.
Yeah, YouTube does that now too.
Not like how TikTok does.
No, I know.
And most of the mean stuff that happens on TikTok are either people that don't like me and mommy for a long time, or are just jealous, or are very like sad in their real life.
Yeah.
So that's the different part. YouTube is like more of a family kind of. They like me and mommy a lot. You know what I mean?
YouTube
The
did that.
YouTube doesn't. So YouTube doesn't put me and mommy's videos out in the public.
What do you mean?
They don't push our stuff when we go
Oh,
live.
yeah.
It's usually the same, around the same number of people that sees our stuff. So you need to come on more, Nicholas. He's not Nick yet. Maybe we'll see. He might be a good co-host.
Especially mainly on the weekends. With mommy.
Well, we'll see. I could use a hospital guest
What do you mean?
when I gotta go to the hospital and Charlie's being born.
No.
You could join me, keep me company.
Maybe.
We'll talk about it. All right. Good night, guys. Oh man. Oh, my butt fell asleep.